As we've seen, when we create some objects in a layer, they look like that layer. That's because we have an option ByLayer on, and we're going to talk about the ByLayer in this lesson. But before that, let's take a look at my layer properties manager. Mine is docked here, and if you're not on your screen, you could just click in this icon there, and we have 4 layers here. 4 layers here, but we have no objects in them. I have the part layer turned on as my current layer. I'm going to create some circles here. Notice when I create the circle, it looks just like that part layer. That's because I have the ByLayer properties on. Now we can change this ByLayer as regardless of what layer we create the object in those layers. We can have customized colors or line types for that object. I'm going to turn on this ByLayer and turn it to when we see this ByLayer here, that means the objects dictates the way the layers look, and when we change those from this ByLayer here, if we select any other colors, we are forcing the object to have different color than the layer. I'm going to pick, for example, magenta here. I'm going to create another circle. Notice that even my layers color is yellow, the object's color is magenta. And to be honest, this is a terrible way of working, and that's because, for a second, imagine if we have 700 of these circles here. If these are ByLayer, we can change the properties of this layer or the colors or other properties just by changing the properties of our layers. And by forcing the colors and other properties like the line weight and type, we have to select all those layers one by one to change the properties. Now I'll try to change the color of this layer of this circle. Before that, I'll change the layer of this circle by picking another layer for it, for example the hidden lines, and notice how the color and the other properties changes as the and it matches the layers properties. I'm going to press escape and try to change this one to the hidden lines. Notice the line type and weight changes, but the color doesn't change because the color is forced here, and we have to select that circle and change the color right from here. I'm going to change that back to the ByLayer, so we're able to change it by just changing the properties of the layers. We should never touch the ByLayer properties here, or better to say, we should never force the properties on our objects. We should have them ByLayer, and when we have them ByLayer, the changing the properties of those objects is as easy as changing the properties of our layers.